Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for January 2021. We are going to just jump right in here and get started and see what is going on for you this month. We're going to take a look at your current energies with this main spread, and then we are going to clarify at the end with the Lenormand and see what additional details want to come up for you. And then also, Taurus, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. We'll take it, Taurus. Let's see what this is. Make a wish, Taurus, is what I'm going to say to you. We'll talk about that at the end, but Taurus, let's see what is going on for you. You have this storyteller card, so I feel for some of you, this is literally just saying you need to tell a story that you want this month. So the storyteller card is kind of like saying, you know, it's a new year. Look at this book. It's blank inside of this book. So I feel like you can tell a new story this year in 2021, and that's what you will receive. So I feel like you need to tell a positive story, of course, when we kick off this new year. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Temperance card here. Definitely, like, I feel that you have been working very hard at this time. I feel like this is what you are hoping for right here is Empress energy, like empowerment. I feel like you're hoping for success, abundance, and like a harvest as well in your life. And I feel like you're also maybe focusing on the quality of the work that you do with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you have been very patient here. But for a lot of you, I feel you're kind of like at this standstill you have this standstill card that we're going to talk about in just a minute here, Taurus. So I do feel that for some of you. For others, I am getting like love here. And again, I feel like you need to almost change the story that you tell in love. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, but it's almost like for some of you, it's very clear because you have the Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is like facing me. The Queen of Swords here is facing this direction. It's almost like you were with someone in the past who was more than willing to work on a team here in love. And I feel that for some of you, maybe someone has made some promises about making some sort of change here with this Temperance energy. I'm getting something about differences in opinion as well here is popping into my head. So I feel you could be dealing with someone who is very stubborn with this King of Swords. Could be someone that you thought you were going to marry here with you showing up the Hierophant. But I feel like it was like their way or the highway is what I feel here. And, you know, it's showing up in your past position, but I feel like you were being patient in the past. It's like you were willing to, you know, work on differences and things like that. I feel like maybe now you are kind of like at this standstill and things aren't like really moving forwards or backwards here. This King of Swords and always kind of looks very like stubborn to me. And I feel, you know, he doesn't really represent stubbornness, but I feel very stubborn energy. I feel like you're more focused on the future. It's like this person looks stuck to me here. Even just intuitively, I feel that. You have the Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. Again, I feel like some of you could be feeling left out in the cold here with that Five of Pentacles because of this person here. And it's like you were willing to work on it. Three of Pentacles. To go from the Three of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles is like you were willing to work on it. And then the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. It's like you're realizing that maybe you have to walk away from a person. You even have this Time to Go card here. So it's a pretty straightforward story as far as love is concerned. Some of you could just be true, and even this Queen of Swords, I feel like is you. I feel like you're more focused on the future, and you could just be walking away from someone who's just not willing to work on things. I don't even think you wanted this person to change. The Temperance card going this way here is like saying you were, you know, being patient, and you go Temperance, King of Swords to the Eight of Swords. It's almost like you were being patient. It's like you didn't expect this person to change. I feel like they're just things that you were hoping would, you know, kind of work on in a lot of ways, or you were hoping that you could come to some sort of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I feel like you were hoping to work with this person and come to almost like an agreement about certain things. But it's like, this is someone who's very stuck in their ways, Eight of Swords. So I feel for those of you in love, you could be just moving away from someone who is very stuck in their ways, very stubborn energy, someone who can't see a way out. It's like, no matter what you do, I feel like you can't change their worldview. It's like someone who's very, you know, stuck is what I feel here. So that's that. Other than love, I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been working very hard in 2020, and I feel like you have been at a standstill. I feel like you've been learning a lot and probably very focused on education or self-education here. For others, I feel like you're just breaking down like walls is what I feel with this Emperor energy. Emperor, I mean, with the, it's funny that I said the Emperor, but the Hierophant is a good card. But, you know, I feel for some of you, Taurus, it's kind of like you could be trying to remove certain things that you have believed for a very long time, because the Hierophant is established belief, and it can even represent things that we are born believing, believe it or not, right? So for some of you, this could be you kind of like trying to break free from some traditions so that you can be successful. You even have this time to go card. It's like you're in this weird in-between place. It's like, you know, it's kind of like foggy and hazy on this card, and there's a doorway way down here on this path. So I feel for some of you, you need to like step through a doorway, and I feel like you need to not be stuck here with this Eight of Swords. So, you know, I feel like you need to set yourself free. What's popping into my head is there's a story that I'll try to remember to link it down below. If I don't, somebody leave a comment. Tell me to link it down below if I forget. But there's a story, I will try to find it, and it's by, I think, Les Brown, who's one of the best motivational speakers of all time. And he talks about someone who was captured in war, and a general said to this person, I'm paraphrasing here, Taurus, this is not the exact story, but he basically said, you have a choice. You can face the firing squad, or you can go through that door. And he said, the guy who was captured said, what's through that door? And the general said, untold horrors, or something along those lines. And so the guy chose the firing squad. And like the next day, someone asked the general what was through that door, and he said, freedom. So I feel for some of you, it's like you are afraid of nothing, basically. You could be fearing freedom. The point of that story is that people do fear freedom, and people do fear being set free as well. You know, sometimes we kind of get comfortable with our limitations, and we don't want to have to expand beyond them. I feel like that's what this card is saying. I feel like it's saying you need to kind of like get uncomfortable so you can remove limitations from your life. How do you do that? I would say Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is baby steps, basically. So I feel for some of you, just taking those little baby steps, realizing that you don't have to be perfect with the Six of Pentacles, is also kind of like popping into my head. The King of Swords here, I'm getting like the fear of judgment as well. So some of you could be fearing like judgment, or you could be fearing that you would be judged in a situation here, Taurus. Like, let's say you're trying to build a business. Maybe you're like fearing the judgment of other people. What if it fails? What if it's successful? You know, both. Same thing in love as well, but I would just say baby steps. You have the Queen of Swords, which really tells me you are opening up. I mean, she has her hand out. She is ready to receive, as I always say. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of like you are opening up here. I really feel in a lot of ways you are just kind of trying to, you know, destroy old stories with the Hierophant. Makes perfect sense to me, Uranus and Taurus, but also Neptune and Pisces as well. Uranus and Taurus is about freedom in general, and Neptune and Pisces is traditional beliefs. So I feel a lot of you, it's like you could be facing things that maybe your parents told you to believe, or, you know, you just believed because, and maybe there's no real good reason. It's like maybe there are beliefs about money that you're trying to remove so you can actually have money, or maybe there's other things as well that you're trying to change. This card, if you saw, wanted to come out apparently, so I feel like it's time to make a wish here with this energy, and I feel like there could be a lot of wish fulfillment coming in for you at this time. So let's see. Let's clarify here, Taurus, and let's see what's coming up for you. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes. Really helps me out, Taurus. But Taurus, let's see what is going on for you. You have the Eight of Hearts, called the Moon. It is a card of your dreams. You have the Jack of Diamonds, cutting something out. And you have the Nine of Clubs, tricky energy here. It's funny that the Empress comes up with that King of Swords and then the Jack of Diamonds clarifying. Like I said, I feel like you are cutting this person out in love, plain and simple. If you're dealing with a person who's almost like stuck in their ways, or someone who has a very limited worldview is what I would say here. For the most part, the Moon with the Jack of Diamonds is called the Scythe, and the Fox here is saying, don't trick yourself out of not accomplishing a dream. The Fox is a tricky energy, and it can represent deception and all these other things. So number one, you know, pay attention at this time. Like 2021, every single reading had something about deception or being tricked or something along those lines. So definitely pay attention to everything that you're doing this year. And, make sure that if people tell you things, make sure it's the truth. I don't think we need to be paranoid. I just think we just need to pay attention. For others, though, again, this setup to me says do not trick yourself out of something that you have been dreaming of. The Eight of Hearts is a very good card. The moon in the Lenormand is much more positive than the moon in the tarot. The moon in the Lenormand says you will manifest a dream. You will manifest something that you've been wishing for, but you need to get started. Six of Pentacles is the perfect card to come up here in the reading with the Eight of Hearts, because Six of Pentacles says baby steps. Just take the first step to make something a reality here, and you will be very successful. So definitely love that for you here, Taurus. But Taurus, let's see. You have the Eight of Diamonds, 2 8s, love it. That's amazing. 3 of Hearts, love that as well. And you have the 2 of Spades here, definitely a breakup. 2 of Spades is a separation. Again, some of you, this could just be a divorce that you're going through. Could have been a tricky situation as well with that 9 of Clubs. So I do feel like divorce type vibes here. But it's like, I feel like you just, it's like, when I'm stumbling over my words here, Taurus, because I feel there's a lot of freedom that comes with this if you are walking away from, divorce or a separation. It's like your world is about to open up with this time to go card. I feel like you don't even realize it. But you have the key. The 3 of Hearts is just a playing card. I'm using the maybe Lenormand here, and it has some cards in it that are not Lenormand cards. The 3 of Hearts is just a playing card. To me, it's an indicator card, and it indicates a positive direction. So I love that. And the 2 of Spades is, again, just a separation. This 8 of Diamonds really says you hold the keys necessary to be very successful at this time. It's also a card of paying attention to the small details, which I do think is going to be important for you. Not only that, it is a card of material success on the horizon. So I do feel there could be like a lot of financial success coming in for you here. Let's pull an outcome row, and then we're going to put it all together. You have the Bear. The Bear is a card of learning. It's the 10 of Clubs in the playing card reading system. The 10 of Diamonds, are you kidding me? 2 10s here, and the 3 of Spades. Definitely a separation or a breakup on this bottom row here. But 2 10s, amazing in the Lenormand. The Bear is a card of kind of like overbearing energy. So it can definitely say that you've been dealing with a lot of burdens. But to me, it's also a very good card of progress. Normally on this card, there is like a mother bear with 2 little baby bears on it. And it can represent learning and education leading to a lot of success. The 10 of Diamonds is called the Book, and it represents hidden or secret information. Like I said here with the Hierophant, I feel like a lot of you have been learning. The 10 of Diamonds says that you could be just learning a lot, and it just says educate yourself. Again, if you're trying to do something that you don't believe that you can do, I feel that this is saying you just learn about it, right? Just take those steps. If you're changing your beliefs, I always tell people, like, be gentle with yourselves at this time, right? It's like, let's say that you start believing something different than the group of people that you're with, right? Which Neptune and Pisces. It's like, why do you think we see left versus right and, all this other stuff going on in the media? Like, this is no mistake. This is Neptune and Pisces, right? And Neptune and Pisces wants us to believe what we believe. It doesn't want us to believe what the news believes or the news tells us to believe, right? So it kind of says, like, do your own research, Neptune and Pisces, right? And it doesn't matter what you believe is the secret, right? And the 10 of Diamonds says, just do your research, look into things. Doesn't mean you have to believe anything. No, it just means learn, and you will be successful. Also, I find it interesting that you have this book right here, and then you have the book. The 10 of Diamonds is a card of great success and abundance, and it's through learning. So I would learn as much as you possibly can at this time. Again, this 3 of Spades is, again, just a playing card. Some of you could be stepping away from a person here. It is a card of a breakup, so I do feel like some of you could be going through a breakup here. I just want to pull one extra row. Yeah, 2 of Diamonds, settlements. 2 of Diamonds is just a card of settlements. You have the 8 of Spades. 8 of Spades is like a vacation. And the Sun. Ooh, love it. So the 2 of Diamonds, number 1, is, again, just a playing card. It can represent a settlement, like a financial settlement or a legal settlement. It is also a card of matching up perfectly with your work. The 8 of Spades is a card of needing vacation. So some of you might need a break, maybe in the Sun here. The Sun is a card of like celebration, success, abundance, just really positive energy coming in for you here. So really, maybe not very exciting of a reading, although I don't know, I feel like it's exciting. I feel like that you need to just take baby steps towards some sort of new beginning here. And I would say, like, I would really challenge your beliefs that are kind of like holding you back, or the beliefs that are maybe kind of like limiting you in some way. I'm getting something about like awkward situations here as well, Taurus. It's like maybe there are certain situations where you find it to be like awkward, And I feel like that is your clue, you know, as to like what you should be working on. I don't really have a good example other than YouTube. Like, you know, talking to a camera is super weird, you know, when you first start out. So it's like, that's a very awkward situation. It's like, if you have something like that in your life, I feel like that is your clue on what you should be working on here for probably the rest of the year. But I feel a lot of success here. I feel like you're very, and by the way, if you're looking for new love, this is very good because you have the Empress to the Jack of Diamonds, which would be something new. So I do feel like there could be new love coming in for you here. I don't think it would be an air sign. It could be a Sagittarius that's coming in for you here if you're looking for love. But this is a great reading. So thank you for watching, Taurus. Really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. But thank you, Taurus, and I will see you in the next video.